Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're kicking off our village transformation series. For this first video, we're diving into the main attraction, the houses. We're going to take these basic structures and give them a serious upgrade. And just between us, I've already got a sample house design ready, tucked away in my storage room. This is the style that I'll be going for, something cute and cozy. And with the pop of color on the roofs there, it should really brighten up the area and make the villagers feel right at home. Really quickly at the beginning, I want to give a huge shout out to a video titled Never Struggle with Block Palettes Again by Henry Paca. That video was a huge inspiration for this entire project. It's a video about coming up with interesting block palettes, and it's done in a way that's really easy to understand. And there's also an accompanying video that has 100 different palettes that he made, and this is one of those palettes. So let's break down this palette a little bit. For all the houses, we're going to be using stripped birchwood and jungle trapdoors for the pillars. The bottom floor and roof trim will be out of dark oak, along with dark oak fence gates and buttons for decoration. And any windows will be white stained glass and acacia trapdoors. The bulk of the house, the walls, will be textured with a combination of birch logs, white concrete powder, and white concrete. And then the roofs will be textured with a combination of pink wool, pink concrete, and magenta terracotta. So we'll be using this as a blueprint to transform each house. I have a couple of chests here with materials. I'm hoping this will be enough. I didn't really plan it out. I just kind of guessed and got a bunch of stacks of everything. I think it should be enough. So I'm going to make a couple trips carting his materials over there, and then we can get to building. Back at the village here, ready to get started. I think we can work on this first house together. They're not too big and it shouldn't take too long. And I'll kind of show you what I'm thinking. The main thing here for this one is going to be a different roof shape. So with the roof off, we can now do the dark oak trim all the way around. And then next we'll fill in the roof with our pink colors here. I think we will do the darker magenta in the middle and then kind of go out from there. So on the edge we'll be using some pink wool into this pink concrete with magenta in the middle. Something like that for this side. Next, we'll replace all the pillars with the stripped birch and put the jungle trapdoors at the bottom. And we'll do that all the way around. And then we will replace the bottom row with the dark oak planks. And then we'll remove the walls so we can put new walls in. And just like that, we're almost done. And it's already starting to look a lot better. Just a couple little details left. Add a door. Oh, not there. Put a button above the door. Put these fence gates along the edge of the roof. And then the last thing we're going to do is put a little planter box on each side of the house. Just with some oak trapdoors and some pink petals in there. And that is one house done. Pretty quick, but I think it looks a lot better already. There are 8 more houses in this village that are the same 5x5 little house. So mostly for those, it's just kind of copy paste, although I will change it up a little bit, change up the texturing. I might do, 2 tall windows in some spots, just because I don't want them to look identical. So we will change it up a little bit there, but a lot of what we're doing today will just be more of that. And that's house number 2 done. This one did take me a little bit longer than the last one, just because of the additional porch on the front and the roof shape was a little bit different, but following my same strategy as before, just replacing the blocks that are already here with the ones from my palette, it ended up not being too bad. I like standing here and being able to see both of those houses. I think it looks cool as compared to those ones. Those roofs are so bland. Look at these ones. They're pink. They look beautiful. Oh, yeah. Look at that color. Oh, I can't wait till they're all like that. But yeah, I think that one is the most complicated. This house here, we have a little bit of an overhang and a different shaped roof. And then this house over here is an L shape, but I think if I just keep using the same strategy that I have, it really shouldn't be too bad. So I think I'm going to dive in here and just go crazy, get to work and finish these up. So I'm going to cut to a time lapse, and next time I see you guys, all of these houses will be done. Well, that was a little more difficult than expected, but well worth it. Look at how much brighter and cheerier this place looks now. Also with the pink roofs, it's got an even more fantasy vibe than I anticipated, and that gives me some inspiration for the terraforming. Mostly just a lot more trees, probably extending the forest out this way and almost giving it like an enchanted forest type of vibe. But that'll be for a later episode. This was definitely a learning experience for me. The main thing that I learned is I probably should have had multiple palettes that looked good together and done a couple different versions of houses rather than using the same palette for all of them. Another thing that I learned is about the way that I look at my tests or rough drafts, whatever you want to call it. I had this idea and built one of these houses inside my storage room, and it's very dark in there and also close quarters. So for example, this house right here, just kind of being this close to it and walking around it, I love this so much. But when I go like this and look at them from a little bit further away, I don't like it quite as much. And then the further and further I get away, I like it even less. So if I were to start this project over again from the beginning, I would have built a test house out here and then looked at it from close, medium, and far distances. And I also would have thought of the time of day that I would usually be seeing it. So for this case, this village, I'm mostly going to be seeing it during the day. So I want to like how it looks during the day. Yeah, already here with the sun not all the way down, just in kind of this twilight time, it looks a lot better. If we really want to make it look good, it's nighttime and we turn on shaders. I mean, come on. Now this looks awesome. But I've been trying to play with shaders less and just appreciate the vanilla textures of this game. shaders just make everything look better, but I do think you can make builds look really good just in vanilla Minecraft. So I'm trying to build in vanilla and then use a shader just to kind of enhance the experience once it's done. And then just a quick view in the morning with good morning, sir. And just a quick view here in the morning with shaders on. Besides the sameness, I think it looks really cool. With all of those things combined, it made this kind of a difficult project for me to finish. As more of these quote-unquote issues compounded, it kept making me want to go back to the beginning and start from scratch with the fixes for them in mind. But the problem with that is if I have to keep starting over, I'd never get anywhere on this project. I might come back later at the end and fix all these things that I've noticed, or I might just use it as knowledge for the future when I do another village transformation. But we've already done a bunch of work, and the village has changed a lot, and I'm very excited to see where it ends up. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss the next part in the series where we make the houses look even better by changing the shapes of them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. What is going on in here? I just came back to get some supplies and got a pool party going on. Woo! Alright, you guys need to get out of here so you can go to bed.